Kangaroos.
Yeah, could have been a kangaroo.
Would it be important to put 2 miles per hour?
Take time to check out the mountain flower.
Keep an eye on this spot for any impressions or footprints.
I feel like Mr. Rogers.
So we're struggling, we're finally here.
Wow, there's some crazy stuff going on right in front of you.
Creating an X on the path.
I just got checked. We have a history here.
Yeah. And
Usually, we're doing the limbo. I get a feeling like we need to ask permission.
Good morning, friends. So, probably remember, it was either last video, may be in this video, but collected some pitch off of the trees. So we're using that to help start our fire today. And just thought I'd throw out there that in the past, my son and I would collect pitch, and we would actually melt it down, get it to turn back to liquid, and we would dip cotton balls in it, and we called them pitch nuggets, but used those as fire starters. And so I always carry some of those with me, and Nana's got some in her bag should we ever need to get a fire started. We've got some of our son's pitch nuggets. And of course, I still like a torch. Oh, but maybe it's time for a new one. Alright, so my torch did fail, but because we did have the pitch nuggets, we're still going to have our morning fire. So on to making some coffee.
Well, we made it through another night.
Yep. So, pretty quiet night.
Mm-hmm.
But one time that I came out to relieve myself on a tree, I did hear, I think that was around 12:30, but I did hear something over here, but it sounded like it took like a jump, like a hop or a jump, and then through the brush a little bit. So I was speculating a deer.
Kangaroos.
Yeah, it could have been a kangaroo.
Oh my gosh.
It did not sound like a footstep or a twig snap. It was
did not sound threatening.
It didn't sound threatening. It was leaving, and I was good with that. So, but other than that, it was a quiet night.
And I'm so thankful it was. You guys, Pops and I have been pushing ourselves. We do it to ourselves. We need to learn how to slow our roll between managing life and work and adventures. I was just depleted.
Yeah.
And I think it hit me about noon yesterday when I felt sick, nauseous, ready to keel over on the trail. Made it back to camp. Spent the rest of the day recovering.
Yeah, there were a couple naps involved in that.
Yeah. And then I actually slept through the night.
Good.
Minus getting up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
So, today.
Yeah.
Today we have high hopes of setting boots on the ground in the lumber yard. The area that we have nicknamed so because of all of the downed trees and the mess and the matter, and it's going to be exciting. So we're hoping that you stay tuned and come along for today's adventure.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To good, dark, hot camp coffee. Mmm. Okay, we have made it back to the one of our game camera locations. Pops is going to change the chip on that, and fingers crossed that it actually has uncorrupted files this time. Just to give a quick view, the banana is still here, a brown banana, and the apple is completely consumed. So that's the situation here at this particular spot.
We came in to check out the Enchanted Forest and check our game camera. We were camped here 9 days ago, and now we've got white ribbons, white paint on trees. That looks like an L. A 2 MP out, so like 2 miles per hour out, whatever, why that would be important. A ribbon, a marker on the ground. That wasn't here. We have a 1 in that tree, a 4 on that tree, more white ribbon, another L, L. Oh, missed this one. White ribbon, that looks like a 3, a white dot, and another L. So
if you guys know this language,
if someone can decipher why humans were putting numbers on the trees, white ribbons, a pink marker flag, and why would it be important to put 2 miles per hour out?
looks like some logging.
Yeah.
Looks like some forest. Looks like they've got a plan.
But somebody has a plan. So the blue and orange trees that are marked, we've been dealing with for ever since last year at least. And I do find paper tags that say like boundary, and I know the creek's below, so it's like there's either a logging or thinning operation, and that's a boundary so that they stay away from the creek. But all the white stuff is new.
In Bigfoot's forest, you guys, that possibly is a game changer for what we have going on in this Enchanted Forest location. It might alter some future plans that we had here.
I think it will, but if anyone can help us out, decipher, that would be grateful.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next spot. All right, so we're past the lumber yard, and this road has been blocked in the past. So we came up to the end of the road to see if this is a future spot to camp, stay a night.
And take time to check out the mountain flowers. Oh, love it, love it.
And I'm trying to get a view. We've got a snow-capped, there we go. Got a snow-capped mountain peak in the back there. And wow, we got a dark cloud over us.
Oh yeah.
I think this could make a good spot to camp near one of our investigation spots.
I think so too. I think I'm game.
Okay, so that'll be upcoming in the next month or two. Oh guys, we love our Jeep, but the air horn in that thing is awful. So Nana's gonna pull down there and park. I thought I'd hop out and check this area here as we go back down towards the creek. So yesterday we showed our old gifting area and how much deeper it was. It was like 3 or 4 feet deep where the creek had eaten out the channel. Well, you can see like right here, all this sand, all this deposit is from where the creek washed out up higher. So that's just crazy. So we want to keep an eye on this spot for any impressions or footprints. Man, just what a mess in there. I'm not seeing anything obvious from up here. But look at all this sand deposit. An older deer track there. And looks like deer through there. Going back and forth. And through there, so all I'm seeing is deer. Alright guys, we're gonna get geared up here, and
The temperature changed.
that dark cloud above us, it really dropped the temperature.
I'm gonna layer up again.
Okay.
Starting to feel like Mr. Rogers. Way back there are leaning trees again, kind of like what we saw up here. But I've got eyes on it now, and I don't know that I really focused in on that last time.
No, I think we were focused on this group here.
But they're all leaning.
Oh yeah, that's another big bunch.
Yeah.
All leaning one way. I mean, it's just weird, guys, that in sections all these trees lean in one direction or have been messed with, but you look like right next to it and they're fine. So why are some messed with and then right next to it they're not. So that's what keeps messing with us. So we're gonna get in here and check this out.
Yes, we are.
And I mean, especially we see X's everywhere, these like TP shapes, asterisks. Okay, hidden in the tree. Alright guys, so we're struggling, we're finally here. Do we go upstream? Do we go downstream?
Options.
I'm feeling drawn to go upstream.
Okay.
Don't know why.
I had a feeling that you might.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm completely game.
Let me see how soft this is to get started. Okay, we're good. All I see is deer.
We're going in. Wow, just a complete tunnel of water runoff. Creeks. Thank you.
Yeah. Kind of a fresher break of a tree right there.
Yeah, there's some crazy stuff going on right in front of you. Up ahead.
Oh yeah.
Crazy stuff going on in here.
Oh. We can hop across quick too.
Holy heck fire. Ooh!
Roses, careful what you grab.
I think that you better grab the camera. And then grab me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Holy heck fire. Fresh breaks.
Yeah.
And then we've got just going in different directions. Back here, here, it keeps going. This is just really heavy with signage of carnage.
Yeah.
That's a lot to try and decipher, but just take a look at this right here. That is going through. We've got an X.
So we still have what looks like that fresh break. And then these two, which did grow here, over the top of it, kind of doing an arch thing.
Look at this snaky little thing.
Yeah, and then on this old cow path here, it's been there a little while, but I don't know if that's where it grew or not, hard to say, but creating an X on the path where they're similar in dimension. It's just a lot going on in here.
Look at from this vantage point, all those trees bent in that direction. You get
Yeah.
that view.
And what's weird is the ones out by the road, like if these ones are facing away from us, the ones out by the road are facing to the left. So just strange, these little like micro pockets where things are pointed as a group.
Why is this one just blocking the trail?
I don't know. Not sure who to ask. Or if I asked, if they'd tell me. Man,
These
there's
are
this.
fresh.
Yeah, this is fresh. Okay, so here's one break. There's a break. But these are going down the center, and I don't see where they came from without getting over there. Maybe if we could get over there. But there's just so much going on.
Are you sensing anything?
I haven't felt anything yet.
I just got checked.
Did you?
right
Right,
before
right.
through this spot.
You got,
I just
you sensed when you got checked. Okay.
Oh wow, something's been eaten.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, well let's pay attention to you being checked and sensing something.
Yeah.
Because if it turns on us, we'll just back out of here. If it becomes a bad energy.
It's not really bad, it's just kind of like an awareness, a heightened awareness
Okay.
of like, ooh.
Okay, because I haven't felt anything yet, but yet last time this direction I did.
Yeah, true. Oh, true that. Yeah.
Let's see.
It really chokes out. It just has more and more and more.
Let's see if we can kind of skirt it to the right. There might still be a last year's cow path through there. And we are skirting this little bit of a ridge line here.
I feel like we're in someone's backyard. I mean,
Yeah,
not for a barbecue.
we weren't invited for the barbecue.
Yeah.
I was just noticing this black log laying on the hill over here. How dark it is caught my eye.
Yeah, and look at that limb. Almost like
Oh,
marking the trail up.
yeah, kind of paralleling.
And then we got
And
end of trail.
okay, so this one that's going up the hill, I don't see a source, but if I come back here, it almost looks like back here was the source. This one's all split out.
Yeah.
Oh no, that one crosses the creek. So I don't see the source for the one going up the hill. More breaks.
You're thinking that way?
Yeah, let's, unless you don't want to go anymore
But
up.
I was almost thinking about checking out that little bowl in there. So you want to go that way and then come back down to it?
We can try.
Oh, I just got stuck.
Snap the twig. Put another knot in it.
Oh, goodness. I just made that more difficult.
show that black log from this side. Not seeing any other evidence of burns, at least not recent, so that's an old burn. That looks kind of freshly torn out.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Doing alright. Just kind of on alert.
Okay.
For there to be, from the minute we came in, all the way up till now, it's been just decimated forest.
Yeah, I mean, it is
Like-
just...
Really, something doesn't want people back here.
But that's what we're investigating, though. Is what or why? Let's check out. Oh, more at the creek. That's our gifting spot. That's our old gifting spot. That's where it washed out the spruce that took out our stump.
What?
And the two trees.
Holy heck fire, are you for real?
For real. We're right across from our old gifting spot. Told you it wasn't that far.
Oh my gosh!
Told you it wasn't that far
We're
from
on the
where we
other
came in.
side.
Yep. That's our old spot right over there that we checked out yesterday.
Freaking unbelievable!
And man, did it ever wash that creek bed out to be 3 or 4 feet deeper. Okay.
We have a history here.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not realize.
Well, once I saw that spruce, it was messing with me that I had seen that spruce before. Just all different angles and stuff and with this approach. All right, well.
We got some discussing to do.
Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera off and we're going to figure out if we're going to keep going in or try the other side of the road down the creek. Alright guys, I just accidentally had a little scare with Nana. I saw a movement, so I asked her to stop, so she started to freak or panic.
Oh!
And I wasn't sure. I thought I was seeing a squirrel or a deer, but I wasn't getting that out fast enough. It was a squirrel, but I saw movement. I was asking her to stop so that I could assess what was starting to happen.
I stopped and it put me in freeze mode.
Yes.
Okay, so we got over to the area that I was drawn to.
Yes.
And it's just a mess in here. I mean, it just goes on and on. Like this mess. This is almost corralled.
In a sense, yeah.
when you
Yeah, if you break it down that way.
like
Yeah.
not a triangle, a rectangle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a whole bunch over there, fresh in front of us.
Fencing. That's really
And
interesting.
I can already see the Jeep, so we're within 100 yards of the Jeep already.
Well, we could wander on out that way
Okay, let's wander on out.
and then figure out.
I'll turn this back on if anything else happens.
Yeah. So that is quite a statement right there. And where that crosses is it's extremely high up there. There's something going on behind you.
Thought I heard something behind me, but I wasn't sure.
Huh.
Don't hear it now,
No.
but I did hear something.
All right, to maneuver our way out.
Alright guys, so as we're coming back out to the Jeep, Nana thought she heard something maybe
Well, I
down the
kind of let
road.
out a little
Yeah, you did kind of
whatever
one of
I did.
your howl
Just getting
thing.
excited about getting back out of the forest and back to the Jeep.
Yeah.
And then I heard what sounded like almost a wood knock,
Okay.
a knocking.
And I know further back in there before coming out, I thought I was sensing or hearing something. So I'm going to do a wood knock and a whoop. We're going to just take a little break, eat, so we'll see if anything happens.
Yeah. Oh, hey, let me stick my ears back on so I can be avidly with me. We're in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Let's just sit and snack and
All
our
right.
ears on and...
Turn this back on if anything happens.
All right, we had a nice little snack break. Got a little bit refueled and we're going back in, but on the other side.
Round 2.
Oh wow. Look to...
Yeah, that's a man-made structure we found last year. But there's a whole bunch, I mean, this is all fresh down again. There's just a lot going on in here. Let's see if we can get in here a little ways. How comes I took the hard way?
I don't know. You were doing the limbo.
Usually I'm the one that takes the easier way.
Yeah, that's got the twine.
Yeah. So I don't know if someone was, you know, pulling a Matt Brown, doing some camping out here.
But this is super...
Whoa. I don't know if I remember that. But now all these arches come out from the base where that was made. We'd have to look at last year's video. I don't know that I recall that.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't really recall that.
I don't think I do either.
But we've looked at so much. Oh look, we can follow the pine cone trail.
Yes.
Isn't that cute?
Little Easter egg hunt. Yeah. How funny. I mean, there's a lot of them, but there's definitely a bunch on the trail.
Oh, geez.
What you seeing?
Just more of the same.
Yeah, there's just a lot more I'm seeing. X's, 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 more leaners. There is a lot going on. Look at all this over the trail.
Criminy.
That is crazy. That feels, let's take a peek. That kind of feels like a corral or...
Yeah, it sure does. Hello.
I'll do a whistle. We haven't done a whistle.
You know, sometimes we can walk right into a spot. Hold up. Sometimes we can walk right into a spot and not be checked. And other times, Like, I get a feeling like we need to ask permission to be there. And before you start whistling,
Okay.
let's get another little look.
This is quite the weird, twisty brakes. Okay, yeah, there's...
Hello, hello.
I mean, we got brakes all the way from here, there, over there, here. 3 different directions of brakes. We got this way, and that way. It's kind of triangular in shape.
A looper.
With an arch, couple archways.
So, I just want to skirt this backside
Okay.
before you do that whistle.
Okay, I don't have to whistle. I just was feeling led to whistle.
Holy criminy. You guys, it's just so thick back here. We got bends, brakes,
Lots of brakes.
and feels like I just stepped into a corral. I mean, it keeps going back behind there.
This kind of has our jungle gym.
It very much has that feel.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're still feeling it, I feel good.
You feel okay?
Yeah.
'Cause if we get a response. Okay.
Well, if we get a response, we're kind of
We're
in it.
we're kind of in it.
Wow. Oh, I need to take some photos.
Okay.
Mm, 111. Magical number. Anything could happen.
Yes, it could. Oh, a neat rock. It's a big rock right here by itself. Let me check that out. Here.
Okay.
It just caught my eye.
Oh my gosh.
There's a small one. That feels kind of neat. There's just a couple of them here. Up by the glaciers or something, but that's kind of cool. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3 big ones in like a triangle. That's kind of neat. I don't know, it's not going to be real easy to get through here, but
It's super congested. We've been wandering around in here for a bit now, and haven't heard anything alarming. We went around that mass, and it is just like a corralled mass of a mess. Forest graffiti.
lots of that. Okay, I think I'm going to skirt back over to the A trail
Okay.
because straight out is not looking good.
Okay. I'm following you, Pop.
All right.
I'm actually starting to get warm again.
Yeah. Let's see, this splits that way. Looks like there's a trail over here.
All right.
All right.